Okay, hello there, folks. Sure everything's working. Yep. Okay, let me bring the chat up. Alright, press the wrong thing. One noisy ass dog drinking water right there. Okay. I'm just going to go straight into the game. So, anyway, Overland, if you've not watched a previous stream of it, Robin, lay down. It's a isometric view survival game, effectively, where you have to make it from the west coast of the US or the east coast of the US to the west coast. There are these kind of creatures under the surface of the ground, and essentially you have to try to stay away from them, try to kill them if you're in a situation where that's kind of your only way out. And I think it's a really fun game. It's pretty solid. They're actually rewriting it right now. I guess it's a change in engine or whatever for them, but it's a pretty solid game. So I'm really looking forward to it. Moving forward and getting out of this kind of early alpha stage that it's in. So expect maybe a few bugs here and there, but it shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, East Coast is where we're going to start, and let's begin. Okay, so to explain, if you didn't watch earlier versions of this, you have kind of move points, and there's different things about each character. So this is another human here that I can go over, I can rescue, and I can get him to come with me in my car. This is one of the alien things that lives under the ground right now. If I make too much noise, or I attract other ones to come out from the ground, they're going to attack me just like he is. There's different objects and things that you can pick up, like sticks you can use as weapons. There is a first aid kit that's actually in the back of the car here. There'll be something in this mailbox, there'll be something in this dumpster, but obviously I have to be careful of that guy right there. So what I'm going to do here is just going to jump out and take the medical kit, and then start heading over to this guy. So he's asking to come with me, so I'm going to heal him. And invite him to come with me. So now, as you can see, I have control of two people now, and obviously I can send one up here, I can send one over there to search in those locations, but I have to be careful of this guy here. So essentially I can use this new guy that I have here as a decoy. I'll send him over there, and hopefully this guy will try to track that guy. My dog is the world's loudest water drinker. Alright. Just kind of going to leave him there. And what did I actually find in there? Nothing. That's a rock. So that can be used as a weapon. Like I said earlier, sticks are weapons, but you have to use them when you're in the adjacent square to the thing you're attacking, whether that's another human or one of the aliens. With a rock, you can actually throw it at them. Robin, lay down. Okay, so This specific type of alien, it can move one spot and then it can attack you. So I'm going to move him here. And he should be safe. And he can actually get to this dumpster first, which is good. I'm going to send him back towards the car. Alright. Okay, so he's got one of those kind of wooden fencing panels that can be used as a shield. So I'm going to get him in the car. So as you could see there, that was actually another alien about to burst through the surface. Now, essentially the game is all about fuel. I have 12 fuel. To get me all the way to the end of this area, it's going to take 10 fuel from me. So that puts me in a little bit of a risky situation right there. So I'm going to stop for fuel first, probably fill up the tank, and then maybe I can make it all the way to the end of the zone on the next go. It is high risk though, so I mean it's probably even going to be nighttime when I get there. Okay, it's nice to be here in the sunset, because in the darkness you would have a few squares of light around here, and that's all. Got to be careful. This is a bigger alien behind there, or I don't know if they're aliens, whatever they are. Infested people. Things. The only other thing that I can search in is this mailbox. He can walk a really long way, and that's because he's got an extra action per turn. This one searches containers for no action cost, so as long as he's next to something, he can search it without penalty. Just going to move him to keep him safe and keep him as a distraction for this guy. Alright, so search. Okay, so he found fuel in there. He's going to pick up that, which makes him drop that because he can only hold one item right now. And move him there, which is safe. Just getting him to store the fuel. If anything happens to him, that way the fuel is safe. Okay, I'm going to put him in the car, which will make him safe right now. And then end the turn. This guy can now get in. Alright. So, I kind of want to avoid being anywhere dangerous with this next stop because it's nighttime. So I'm going to go all the way to the end zone, but I've got to be careful because the road is blocked. I also have to refuel. I have 2 cans of fuel. He's holding one. The other one's in the car. Kind of in a difficult situation. I'm going to go and see what kind of car this is. If it's easy to take it, then I'm going to take it. Obviously, the bigger car you have, the more people you can take with you, which means the more people you can use as diversions and everything else. Okay, I don't really see the car. But I'm going to have him get out, pick up the fuel, and then move to what should be safety. Okay. Okay, so I've had him combine those fuels, and I'll have him fill up the car with the next turn. Okay. So here's the car. It looks like it's the same kind as I already have. And it has some fuel on board, so I'm going to siphon that. Just a shield, that's not that useful. Yeah. See, like I was saying earlier, it's always a bit risky being in any location at night. I'm getting a little bit of light from these fires, but I now don't know exactly where those guys are. I can see a little bit of one here, but it's generally pretty dangerous to be out. Okay, the only thing I got out of that was a bottle, which can be used as a weapon, but not entirely useful. Okay, that car is now empty. I'm gonna take its roof rack on my next turn, because that will allow me to store more things on my vehicle. Okay, they're probably right next to me now. Okay, he should be safe right there. So I'll detach the roof rack. And let's move here, which should be safer. Okay. A little bit of a difficult situation. I know my vehicle is about there. Okay. Next turn, I'm going to try moving towards the car. Okay, difficult situation for this guy. He's backed into a corner. I think there's one here, one here, one here. What I'm going to do is get in and turn on the engine to create some noise, which I'm hopeful. No, if I don't get out of here this turn, I'm going to get blocked in, because he's going to move here, he's going to move here, which will allow me not to go anywhere. So I'm going to have to take a hit from this guy. Okay. That's as close as he can get. I'm going to back up. Pull him in. And then get out. Whew. Lots of opportunities to do that wrong. Plenty of fuel. He is injured, which means he has a shorter moving distance. I think he may lose a turn. Alright. So here, as you can see, the road is blocked. Okay. So, there's one, there's another, there's another. Okay, so this is what I've got to move. And it's a two-part process here. I have to pull it this way, then I have to pull it this way or this way. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get him in with the next turn. Okay, unless he makes any noise, he's now safe. But this guy's gonna get chased. Alright. Okay, the car is now almost full. Absolutely full right now. Pleased with that. So the other guy that was sat in the car can now drive us away. And that's the end of that section of the country. So I have 20 fuel, and it would take 20 to get all the way to the end. There's a camp here, and here. Probably a larger vehicle right here. I'm gonna go for this. See if I can get this larger vehicle. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a medical kit too. Doesn't look like it's a larger vehicle, but what it does have on the back there is a fuel canister. So I'm going to go take that. Okay, I can't do it this turn, so can't really do much with this character. He's injured. Right. But there's 7 fuel inside the car. Okay, got it down to 3. Okay, I can't carry that at the same time as the green canister. Alright. So the green canister I have... Wow, that's a lot of fuel to just leave sat out here. I'm going to try to get him over here to investigate this barn if I can. Meanwhile, he's going to investigate what's under there, just a shield. Maybe a mistake to move him at all. Okay. Well, while these guys are interested in this, let me attach this, which now ups my fuel level to 30, so I can now put 30 gallons in that vehicle. I may have just put myself in sight of this guy here. I don't feel like there's anywhere safer to move though, except from in the car. I may have to sacrifice this guy. No, he'll be safe here. Damn it, I can't pull him in. Gonna try to take a hit from this guy. And hopefully they'll leave that guy alone. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna try to draw them away. That is a flare. Nothing good there. It's just a rock under there. I need this guy to get away from that body to see if I can revive him. Damn it. He went the wrong way. he's on top of him now. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay. I can definitely get out of here now, but I can only get out with this one character, which can make things really difficult. I don't want to revive him right there in case it uses both of my turns or he doesn't get a turn. Come on, guys. Why is he heading that way again? I'm not going to make this easy. Let's try to run around in a big circle, kind of like the cardio in Zombieland. Okay, they're actually all getting drawn where I want them to this time. Yes. Lots of running in circles there. So a little bit disappointed there that I didn't get a larger vehicle. Makes things difficult. So camps are useful because you can get backpacks which allow you to store more things on your person. But a larger vehicle is still kind of the end game item. I kind of have to go for the vehicle again. I think it's the same kind of vehicle. That is frustrating. Something that's interesting right here, though, is that everything else appears to be dead. And just a rock there. Okay, we've got a flare. He's going to head over and see if he can siphon fuel. Okay, so there's 8 fuel in this vehicle. I think you can only fit 1 gas tank at a time. or one additional gas tank at a time, so I'm just going to siphon fuel. So there's 2 gallons left. That's it, all gone. It's kind of weird to have nothing alive right here. It's the first time I've ever seen that. It's a little bit spooky, actually. Makes me wonder how they're going to kill me later on. We have lots of fuel. I'm just going to head into the next zone. Again, though, the road is blocked, so at least one of them is going to have to do a lot of walking. Oh, damn it. I forgot it was nighttime. Okay. So he's the guy that's going to have to do the running. Now, store that. And then I want you to give him that. And I want you to ignite that. Okay. Now I can see a little bit more what's happening around me. So there's an additional vehicle here that I'm going to have to put some fuel into. Okay, I can't drop the flare there because that is spilled gasoline. I'm gonna, I think, drop it right here. And then I need to siphon just 2 gallons. This is going to be tough. Alright. Okay. So as you can see, what I've done is I've moved the vehicle that was blocking the way rather than transferring my stuff into that vehicle. I'm going to leave this engine running because that will hopefully attract these guys to this car so I can make it back to that car. Oh crap, there's one there that's blocking me. Okay, that car's probably about to explode. And I can't see where to go to escape. That should be safe. Okay, so the guy attacked the car that was running because it was making noise. And then when one of them dies, other ones start coming out of the ground, which is what you can see right here and here. Okay. So this fire is going to keep spreading. I'm in a difficult situation yet again here. Okay. Maybe I can make it to here and get pulled in. Or can he get in? No. Okay. Okay, he can't drive through that fire. I'm just going to back him away from the spilled gasoline. That's all I can do until that fire goes out. He's going to take a hit. Wow. Yeah, he's dead. This car's been hit. Here's where it all goes downhill. Alright, well. I have to wait for this fire to go out. I can't really do anything. I was hoping that I could reverse and then go forwards and take out two of them. I think my car is on fire. Yep. Game over. Okay, let me turn off my camera so you can see this stuff. Alright. So you can see how far I made it, which is actually pretty pathetic. But yeah. Good stuff. 6 stops, 34 fuel. I thought I was doing a really good job with this one initially. But it did work out. I only got to take the 2 guys with me. Both of them were from the first zone. Oh well. Let's have another go. Turn the camera back on. There we go. So as you can see, you can skip forward. So these are other locations that I've been to. You obviously start on the East Coast and work your way through the different zones. But I always try to start on the East Coast and try to see if I can make it the whole way. Hi Harris, how are you? So let's give it another go. I really do enjoy this game. It when it gets you, it gets you. So it's good. This guy looks in good health. He's not kind of hunched over like they normally are. So yeah, sure, you can come with me. Skinny Seahorse, which... Oh, are you one of the developers? Yeah, I really enjoy your game. It's great. You're, I read that you're doing a complete rewrite, which I understand it's close to the end of, so basically we'll be getting a whole new piece of software to run, which essentially kind of looks the same, but isn't, fairly soon. So there's no fuel in there for me to take. There is a rock, but I don't really need that right now. Unfortunately, both of these guys, I think usually I start off with someone that doesn't have a penalty for searching, so basically I could have moved this person here, then still been able to search, but not with this person. a stick. That's good to hear it runs well. I'm really excited actually. There's not really, I have to admit, there's not really, from my perspective as a user, there's not a lot wrong with the game already, so if you guys are more happy with it after the rewrite, that's great. I love the integration with Twitch as well. Like when someone follows my channel, I've noticed that it comes up as like a speech bubble, and it thanks them in the game, which is awesome. You know, when this game gets more of a kind of foothold, and you know you have like a bigger streamer, you know, kind of playing it, that's going to be fantastic. Okay, 12 fuel. Prefer to have fuel over anything else. Alright. Send him over here for this can. Send her over here to search in this dumpster. Nice. I will keep my stick. Mixers seem okay with working with people from what I've seen. I don't know if they have like an API that you could use that would make it easy, but I've seen them working with some smaller titles as well as the bigger things like PUBG and things like that. I need to be careful here, concentrate. Okay, so that's combined the cans. Always nice. Okay, they seem more interested in this guy right now. Like if anybody's watching on my VOD or anything like that of this afterwards, what I mean by the Twitch integration is, like I said, when someone follows, it'll come up as like a speech bubble. The names of these characters are people that are in chat on Twitch, and it does that automatically if you set it up. There's probably a few other things that I haven't experienced as well. The music's really cool too. It definitely adds to it. Okay, we have 20 fuel and it only takes 8 to get to the end of the zone, so I'm going to head straight there. Thanks for the follow, Harris. Alright. Need to be fairly careful. As I said earlier, it's moving these barriers here because there's a car blocking that square and there's a what looks like one of these dead creatures blocking that square, and I have to drag it in two different directions. I have to drag it this way, or I could drag it this way, I suppose, but I'm going to drag it this way, and then I have to drag it away, either up or down, to give myself a path to get out. Alright. Try to use this one as a decoy a little bit. He may still be in range there, I'm not sure. Actually looks like Skinny Seahorse has a longer move range. I'm just going to stay right there. At least I can see what's coming with the light from these fires. Although I may have just screwed up, because if I move here, that one can get me. If I move there, it can get me. If I move there, that one can get me. Maybe if I move here, I'll get access to another square. Nope. Okay, so he's going to take a hit with this round. And then I'll probably hide him in the car. Okay, so we have clear road. Don't want to move here because I think there's one there. Yeah, there we go. They've blocked the road, so... Interesting. I'll take a hit on the car from this one. Okay, so that has made them move. Oof. I thought I was home free there, and then they almost found a way to get me. If you're still in the chat, what is it that I call the monsters? Like I struggle as to whether to call them aliens or I don't know what I should be calling them. So this should be a daytime fuel raid. I do need medical too. Do I have one on the back of the car? I think I have a medikit on the back of the car. I also need a new car, so there we go. Decision made. Okay. Okay, nice big vehicle right here with a fuel tank on the back and everything. And I do have a medical kit on the back there. Okay, so I've got to not get too greedy here. I'm in a good situation with this new vehicle. It already has 5 gallons of fuel in it. I need to basically be happy with the fact that I'm going to get this vehicle. I don't know if he can get through there. I don't think he can. And I think he's blocked right now by this guy. Yeah, there's 1 gallon left. I don't really want to use that turn for a gallon. Okay. Just a rock. That's really all he can do. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so plop. Okay, keep him safe. I'll probably take 1 hit from him if I don't get him in the car this turn. So let's see what we can do here. Can we pull him in? Alright. Okay, so we have a can of fuel. I can't remember how much it was, probably 4 or 5 gallons, which isn't a huge amount. Is this going to be nighttime? It might be. No? Midday. Okay. Nice. Okay, that gives me a 9. Well, I can drop that and pick that up. That gives me 10. So he'll probably walk through this and expose it for me if I move here. Okay. Damn it. I may have just exposed myself there. Yeah. There we go. So there is a tank under there too. Okay. He's going to get killed right here, isn't he? Hmm. Alright. Let's see how I can get over there to revive him. Try to draw them away. Okay. Obviously I felt it was more important to pick up the gas can than to revive him. Okay. Can I not revive him, really? Okay. Oh, I need to be in this next square. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, you pick that up. He should be safe there. Yikes. Alright. I don't know if there's a limit on how many times you can revive someone, but I'm probably not going to do it again. He's going to get sacrificed right there. No, I'd rather have the 9, thank you. I'm not completely sure about the range of these guys yet, whether they can move and attack. I'm going to stay where I am. Am I backing myself into a corner? I think I already have. Oh, there we go. Oof. So... see, this is where greed comes in, isn't it? So... okay, it's nice to have got that done. So it looks like killing that one just spawned one other. Do I think I can make it across here, and then more importantly, can he make it to the vehicle? I'm going to go for it and see if I can revive again. Yeah, this is... okay. So he's going to take a hit, maybe from this guy, I'm not sure. No, great. So move him there. This guy, which one's the bigger one? 4 gallons? Okay, so he's being hunted right now by this one. I don't know if I can persuade him to come after me or not. I'm just going to stay where I am and maybe he'll change his mind. Nope. That poor character. Alright. He's gonna get killed instantly. Yeah, gonna get killed instantly. Oh, and forgot to pick up the gas can too. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I guess I can't, yeah, okay. Maybe they're actually dead now. Hmm. Should be safe there. Oh. That was just basically total greed. Like, there was... I was out, and I got myself back in trouble for the sake of that tank of gas. I'm gonna have to... Let's see, what happens if I just don't do anything? Okay. This is something I'm not sure about, is whether the shrubs here actually provide any kind of cover. Like, as to whether that's why they're not actually chasing me in here. But I'm gonna have to go here, get hit by this guy, and then hope that this guy can't take me down. Okay. I'm not going to get in because I don't want them to damage the vehicle. So in the end I sacrificed a little bit of time. But got a bit of fuel out of it, but I did lose a medkit when I eventually find a medkit. So it says safe. Yeah, thank you very much for the game. It's a great concept. There's actually... I don't know if you know about it, but there was a game, it was a Doctor Who game. I can't remember whether it was early DOS or it could have been Commodore Amiga. There was a Doctor Who game that was kind of a similar sort of thing. You would arrive in a TARDIS and you would have to kind of move around a set space while things were moving towards you. And in that one, you could kill them by having them walk into each other. And, you know, it's a similar kind of keep away sort of concept. If you guys haven't kind of check that out, it's a really old game though. I think it's 1990s. I don't think it would be in the 2000s, but yeah, it's a very cool concept, and you know, you guys have done okay. Yeah, I'll come hang out in the Discord. I actually have that open right now on a different channel. So yeah, I will. It's a great game. Really enjoying it, even though it's in what you guys say is early stages. It's really, really good. So keep it up. And thanks for coming in the chat. Okay, this is a repair kit, which could be used if my vehicle was damaged. Really need a medical kit, though. Okay. This is going to be hard because I don't really have a good moving range. And if that or that doesn't have a medical kit, I'm wasting my time here anyway. Oh dear. Okay. Alright. I'm so dead. Oh, I'm not. Okay. Alright. I need to draw them out to a distance, so I'm going to head straight for the house instead of going for those leaves. Should have dropped the toolkit, but never mind. Hey, medical kit. Okay. Pick up and heal. That is a relief. And there's another medical kit. I don't want to risk anything for that. So I'm going to head back to the van if I can. All right. I need to wait for him to move. There we go. Okay, so we have 13 fuel. I'm probably just going to head straight there. I only have the one person though. Okay, so where is the road actually blocked? Oh, okay, so I have to siphon. Okay. Hate that sound. Okay, as before, I'm going to leave this running as a decoy. which I'm only going to get one turn out of now. Or maybe that's it. That's all my turns. Alright. Damn it. Like when you make that mistake and you know you've made that mistake, it's just waiting for the inevitable. Oh my god, that was so close to setting fire to me. I really need to get in before the fire spreads across the road. Oh wow, okay. I don't know if I can drive through him. I'm blocked. And next turn the fire's probably going to spread to these fuel patches right here. Alright, let's see if I can drive out. Yeah, I'm screwed now. I can't drive. I can't drive through the fire. Oh dear. See, I think that fire can still spread even where there's not fuel. I'm gonna try this. And hopefully it just doesn't spread to that square. And it'll give me an opportunity to not get my truck damaged. And hopefully for this fire to go out so I can drive over it. Yeah, next turn I'm screwed. Okay. Alright, okay. Let me turn the cam off so you can see the stats again. Here we have how far I got was, I think, pretty much exactly the same mileage as last time. Made 6 stops, filled up 37 fuel, used 2 vehicles, had 2 survivors, which I think they were both from the first zone. Yes, they were. They both had 541 miles. Which is strange, because I think... didn't I leave this one in the previous zone? I thought I did. Maybe not. But anyway, let's give it another go. East Coast. Alright. This time. Okay, we've started off with a medical kit, and there's a dog. Hopefully it's a friendly dog. Because I have had my game ended by a dog that did not want to be friends. Which is just one of those Overland things that that happens. I've been doing really well. I prepared for every single eventuality except a dog that wasn't friendly. A dog that can heal itself. Oh, he can't heal himself. Take that. And heal. That was a strange noise. So anyway, dogs can do quite a few things. Really useful. They usually have pretty large movement grids. So they're pretty useful as kind of decoys to make these guys chase them. They can search through things. That was a flare that I got then, I think. A bottle. I think I'd rather have the rock. What's in here? There's no fuel in there. Okay. So I mean, we're pretty much done. I just need the dog to get in the car. Hang on a minute. Oh. I'm in. Okay. So we have 12 fuel. It will be 10 to get all the way to the end. It's a different tactic to what I normally do. Okay, so he's going to head over here to move this roadblock. And he's a decoy. And I think there is safe. I'm going to try to pick up these fuel canisters if I can maneuver things correctly. Drop the stick, up the fuel. Not safe to go to the car yet. Okay, we're out of here. Like, it does seem like there's a lot of different tactics and ways that you can move through the zones. Like if I had the fuel again to get to this end zone, you know, that's something that I could consider doing. But if you don't stop at these locations, when you get through to the next zone, which I think is called the Grasslands, which is kind of the Midwest United States before the Rockies, then you are going to end up in a situation where things get difficult and you don't have a health pack, or you know, you don't have the things you need to actually get out of those situations. So as much as I would like to kind of cover the distance, I feel if you don't do it right, there's no point doing it sometimes. So can I... Just gonna drop that. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not alone. Super. I'm so screwed. Okay, so now only the dog survives, I think. But I just used its turns. Can the dog drive? No, okay. This is brutal. I don't think I can revive him. Yeah, there we go. It's all over. So, there we go. That was one of the least successful runs I think I've ever had. Alright then. Oh, poor dog. Alright. One more go, and then I think I'll call it a night. Saying that though, one more go can last like an hour and a half, so we'll see what happens. He doesn't have enough move points to really be helpful right now. Okay. Kind of just need to get him to safety. What the hell? Yeah, give it to him. And then heal. Such a strange noise. I'm confused by that noise. Alright. So let's go. This is probably cold by now, but okay. Oh, good. Nice big vehicle. I need to siphon out the fuel. Is that it? No, there's 7 still in there. Okay, that's as much. There's 3 gallons still in that vehicle. Just junk. And a stick. Let's move him around the corner. There's 1 gallon left there. Okay, that's now empty. Okay. Be careful here. Okay, that's filled me up to 15. Quite happy with that. Yeah, we have a lot of fuel. I'm just going to head to the next area. Nice big vehicle. Okay. Gas can right there. No, I want that. There we go. another gas can. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's combined the 4 that was on there and the 4 that was on my back into 8 that I'm holding. And I will refuel the next turn. Okay, so fill up. Damn, I don't have enough turns left to actually drive away. Oof. Okay, there's a camp. Doesn't leave me with a lot of fuel. Okay, 2 people, 2 dogs. There's a gun here. Don't know what that is. Their vehicle here, it looks like it's damaged. Alright. Not every person you meet is friendly, not every dog you meet is friendly. So I've got to be careful. Take what you need, don't touch the car. Okay. This person's asking to come with us. There's 11 gallons of fuel in here. This person wants to come with us. This person is obviously protective over the van, and the dogs may be on this person's side. Alright. So, invited that person to come with me. And I'm going to get out of range of the dogs. And then, excuse me, shoot him. Okay, there's one of the monsters is coming out of the ground right now. These dogs may now be aggressive. Get her to start siphoning fuel. There we go. don't think I have a weapon. Okay, let's just keep siphoning away. Oh, come on. Okay, so guess that's as much as she can carry. The dog isn't best happy. This dog here doesn't even seem interested in anything, so probably a good thing. Okay, so neither of them can actually put that fuel into the truck this turn. Let's just get in. Alright, well, we had to sacrifice our dog. We have 12 fuel and it takes 12 to get to the end of the zone, so we cannot do that. Let's stop for fuel. Fuel cache close to the road, high risk. Both of them are high risk, so I may as well stop here. How much is that? 4 gallons. Okay. I don't feel safe moving and searching here and then moving on. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I didn't even think I was close enough. That's disappointing. Didn't think I was anywhere near close enough to be injured by that guy there, right there. Unless I missed something. I was half asleep. Wow. I don't think I can get in and drive away this turn, so I'm gonna keep on foot for now. Wow. What are the controls for the top-down view? There we go. Bird's eye view, okay. The turn, no? Oh, okay. That's as much as we get of a bird's eye view, I guess. This is the one I've got to be careful of because it can move a really long distance and then still attack. So now that it's on this side, maybe I can start moving towards the van again. Okay, let's go for it. Damn, I can't move. Yep, had to leave my guy. That's disappointing. I feel like I'm going to have to go to this camp here to try to recover a dog or another person. There is someone stranded right there, but sometimes they can be in poor health. There's a person here, a dog there. Don't touch the car. What car? Okay, so now I've fitted her with the backpack, she can now carry 2 items. Which is useful when you're about to pick up someone else's gun. See, he's actually got or he or she has got a weapon in their hand. That's generally not a positive. I'm gonna keep the gun on me. So when I do find someone to come with me, they'll be able to fit the backpack. Successful kind of location raid there. And now I'm going to go for this stranded person. And the stranded person is a dog. Oh shit. So, did you see how at the beginning of this location it said, is that you? And then it said the dog's name. The previous times that you've played it, it remembers those characters. So there was one time I was playing where I had to abandon one of my group in a zone in order to just get out with the one that I could get back to the vehicle. Well, the next time I played the game, I went to a location and that person that I had abandoned was in there waiting and was aggressive and was trying to take me down. So, yeah. I kind of just want to get the hell out of here, really. Like, she's already injured. Okay. Yeah, I mean, for the sake of the dog, I kind of screwed myself there a little bit. I need to take this medical kit before I can even really do anything in this next area. Okay. I'll take the medical kit. I can't even heal this turn. Wow. So, I need to siphon fuel from this vehicle. I'm really screwed right here. I only have 2 gallons. I'm going to have to abandon this vehicle, siphon out these 2 gallons, and put it in this vehicle and then drive off with this vehicle. That's my only option. If they don't kill me this next turn. Which they got pretty close to there. So I'm going to get in. Because that's the only thing I can do. And use the van for protection. To hopefully make it to the next turn so that I can move to this vehicle and drive away. Wow. I think I'm going to die this next turn. Damn. I got overlanded. Alright. What time we got? Okay. So you can see how far I got here. Each individual character, 218 miles for her, 550 miles for him, and 550 miles for the dog. Darn it. Okay. One more go. One more go. Okay, we have a healthy person in this first zone, which isn't that common. So someone left her behind. Absolutely. Okay, nice easy start. Oh, there was a dumpster in the alleyway that I didn't notice. Gonna stop for fuel. Excellent stuff. How much fuel do we have on board? 9. 10. I don't want to waste a turn filling up the car. Why the hell does she have the medical kit with her? Oh, because you're annoying. Okay. Going fairly good right now. There. There we go. Excellent. Full tank. So, I mean, we have a medical kit, we have lots of fuel. I'm just heading to the next area. Oh, crap. Mistake. Oh, that's another mistake. Oh my god, that's another mistake. Alright. Hopefully that's enough to protect him. Not many places where it's safe to move. Maybe there. Maybe. Oh dear. Tell you what, I'm gonna get in, pull you in. No, neither of them has enough to actually drive. Oh, okay. I thought I was done there. Okay, 13 fuel. So, close to the road, high risk. Close to the road, high risk. There's a camp here, which most of the time has a vehicle that you can siphon fuel out of. The difficulty with the camp is that you often have to kill the people that own the car. Alright, it's definitely a better car than I have. There are 3 people and 1 dog. Okay, they may be aggressive. So it's a better car than I have, but it is damaged. I may just stick with the car I have. Like, this is damaged anyway. How much fuel is in that car? 13 gallons. Hmm. Okay, the greed didn't really work out there very well. We've still improved the vehicle. We did waste the gun. 5 fuel to get there, but that's all we have except what she has in her hand. Nice. Okay, she needs to get rid of that fuel. And then she needs to heal herself, which she can't do until the next turn. Just going to go here to try to draw him this way so that I can check that barn. Nice, okay. It's 8. He's going to get hit on this next turn, though. It's difficult to know what the best thing to do is, really. Damn it. The hell? Store. Let's go here. I'm going to try to revive him if I can. I just need to draw them away first. Uh-oh. Oh, he has a knife. That's great. Okay. It's like perfect timing. I think I'm just going to move here and try to use these alien guys to my advantage. Oh man, okay. The only place I feel like I can move, and I feel like he's going to be able to get me there. Nice. Yeah, I bet you need some first aid. Oh dear. Hopefully they go for him first. No. Alright. Let's just pick this up. Maybe it'll help for defense. I don't think it will, but I think they're going to be able to get me, they may be able to get me, and they'll be able to get me, which would kill me, so this may be it. Alright. That was interesting though, that right at the end there you got to see the person that I had previously abandoned in a previous game, not even in a game tonight. Coming back for revenge with a knife in their hand. So, it's pretty cool. Made it 329 miles that time. But there was some interesting gameplay in that one, which is what makes this game great. Actually had the developer, or one of the developers in here earlier. I don't know if they've shared it on Twitter or something, but it's only $20. It is on their development platform only, like it's not on Steam or anything yet. They do say, though, that they're going to figure out a way to get Steam keys later, which I know from personal experience is something that developers can do when they get something published on Steam. They can run off keys and then give them to people that have purchased elsewhere. So hopefully that's what they'll do. I think it was $20. And as I was saying to the person earlier, it's very it's a very nice game. I like it a lot, and although they're doing a full rewrite right now to change it to a different engine, I guess for me it already seems pretty polished. Like there's not a lot of bugs that are really getting me at all. There has been on other playthroughs, but not tonight that I've noticed. So yeah, pretty cool game. I I like it a lot. Thank you for watching. If you want to see me play it in future, please press follow. And if you're watching this on YouTube later on, please subscribe or head over to Twitch and follow on there. Thanks. Good night.